Alrighty, we are live. Things may look a little different today. Why is this like that? There we go. Welcome everybody. How you all doing? We are picking up where we left off. I believe we're on Monarch. We're in the secret lab. Yeah, we're in Monarch. So, Alta Vitae is gas is going nowhere. Okay. We gotta sneak around. We gotta get stuff, and we're gonna be okay. Okay. I think we have to sneak around. Can't pick that lock yet.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all mans. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Disengage. I'm not a threat.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
Wait. I'm an authorized Rizzo employee. Password antediluvian.
Executive
there we go.
Password accepted. As identification
It pays to be a criminal in this game.
ID protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Okay. Let's keep that in mind. 1 second here. So I have free reign to walk around now without worrying about anything coming up and attacking me and hurting me. I'm all for that. Because now they think I am the doctor here. So that means I'm not stealing, I'm just reallocating assets. Give me all this. Mm-hmm. Break that down. Take a hit. And we've opened up the other way now. Okay. Very nice. What's down here? Whoa. Pneumatic piston. Don't mind if I do. Ho ho ho! Cereal. Ordnance control armor gold. Let's see what that stuff looks like. Armor medium 29. What do you give me? Defense skills, persuade. Nah, I'm gonna keep what I have. That rocked me? Oh God, that rocked me. That takes a lot of lock picking. I don't want to shoot those yet because I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here today. Those are mantisaurs. I'm not supposed to be here yet. Nothing over here. There's one more manta pillar up there. I believe that's all of them. Yeah, let's go. Repair everything. Should I repair and upgrade? I've got 1,300. I don't even think I can tinker with some of this stuff. Could do this. This is level 22. Tinker. It's gonna make me upgrade and get rid of this pistol because $5 grand an upgrade is too much. Plasma gland. Close that door. I'm not quite ready to face that. Whatever's in that over there. Okay. Combat drone. Pick this. Shunt. Light machine gun. I might take that just because I think old reliable here. 743 at level 13. It's going to cost so much to upgrade that. Yeah. Take this guy. Universal Defense Logistics would like to remind employees that it's no way responsible for the highly unfortunate but risk probable case of loss of life in this facility. Landing pad empty, fuel pumps disconnected. Animal trials? Tom was skeptical that animal trials would yield a good data, but I wanted to start small. I wish someone had thought to pack a breeding stock of fruit flies from Earth. Writing them off as mere pest species has limited our research efforts more than once. 1 second over here. Let me just do this and a little bit of this. Approval from CMP. I've made arrangements to peruse the Borst factory near Fallbrook. Cysty pigs mature reasonably swiftly. I feel this is the best option available to us. I've done great things with cysty pig engineering in the past. Of course, my current project is far more difficult than merely enhancing the baconated flavoring of cysty pig tumors. Let's see if I can make a lightning strike twice, this time on alternate tissues. The board has repeatedly denied my request for data from the other teams investigating the issue, but I'm guessing their efforts have progressed no further than ours. There is some good news. We'll be heading to a town called Cascadia. Apparently Rizzo volunteered to provide a lab space. We could use a change of scenery. I'll ask the movers to handle this terminal with care. I'm starting to have doubts that animal testing will yield results. You seek, but succumbing to pessimism helps no one. Whatever they're doing here is failing. Understood. Now I gotta go kill me some bad animals over here with my new gun. Well, that's much faster. Well, that is so much better. Next. Manta clean. So many bullets just shredding through. It's a scared. It's a dead. See you later, buddy. Give me your glands. Cartridge. Okay. Nothing here. This feels almost like the lab that was on the other planet with one of the first starter places. I think it might be. What's going on? Dr. Thomas Linwood Real in gratitude. Okay. You're dead. Nothing going on there. Okay, go through. Let's see what's on the other side of this. Bypass. I mean, the vermin might be better than 132. 123. Level 12. Level 14. Now that's way under. Use one of these. Authorized user E. Okay. Chief concern is rejection of the tissue, a problem as classical as limb transplantation, though obviously on a cellular level. The scale of the problem, though, even with the Alta Vitae bolstering our efforts, an achievement of such proportion has never been attempted or even considered. How do we define a tolerable failure rate when the losses could swell to affect millions? Even 1% is unthinkable. I have so much to consider. The project has been reassigned to a secondary lab. I'm told the board is pulling out of Terra 1 and we don't even have time to transfer our research. For once, I'm grateful our labors didn't make significant strides here. I won't forget Tom's sacrifice up until the end. He knew it had to happen. If it wasn't one of us, the board would have volunteered inmates from Tartarus. I'll be sure to carry his example to the new lab and the next phase of human trials. Oh. You're doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, is what I'm assuming here. Up the stairs. What do we got up here? A little bit overkill, but whatever. Alta Vitae gas capacity. Connect storage tanks to landing pad refueling systems. Landing pad unoccupied, refueling system locked down. I'm guessing I have to do something else before that. This is where I have to come, and I'm basically making it much easier for later. It is empty. Give me some purple berry punch. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Should I be going this way? Probably not. Mind control ray. Very interesting loot there. Oh, we're dead. I forgot to run. I'm going to have to redo all of that. Okay, just this piece. Hopefully it's there again. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Get your wine, and there we go. Hello, Robert. Try that again. Why can't I run there? That's the second time, and it just crapped out on me. All right, one more time. Here we go. Is it because I'm encumbered? Do I become a cucumber one? Yeah, that's it. I become a cucumber once I pick up that gun. I guess we're gonna break this down. Now we should be good. That's what happened both times. Yeah, broken leg ain't too bad. And you got loot. Transition? No, I don't want to transition to Cascadia. I gotta find stuff all throughout here. I gotta go to a vending machine too and cash in all my stuff here. Hold on. I definitely have to do stuff in this building. I just think I went left when I should have went right, obviously. Repair everything. Can I tinker with some of this stuff? No, I have to wait for another level. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I went down this whole corridor path when I probably didn't have to just yet. Getting ahead of myself, as is tradition. Yeah, let's do what we're supposed to over at that terminal. The one terminal I was already at. Oh man, I'm a silly. Signal Ada to land on the Cascadia pad. Yeah, so I basically went ahead. Oops. Search fuel controls. Yep. Messages. From redacted to Chartrand. I gotta fix one thing on this thing I'm doing over here. Give me a second. That should fix that a little bit better. From redacted to Chartrand E. Regarding see you in the station. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue your search, your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission end state. Right to bound for a secondary job. Will you be supervising this research this time? Okay. Thank you for your optimism, Lore. What we're doing isn't easy under the best of circumstances, much less the board cutting corners. I can promise you that our research will lead to a better Halcyon, even if we have to pay a terrible cost getting there. From redacted. You have your orders, Doctor. Your project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. So first this. With all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project for its or its purposes from any papers we release. We have made several discoveries about how terraforming process affected the nucleon of the Reptidian and Manti families. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when O2 concentrations are reduced to 19.5%, a level within human tolerance. This is not about fame or prestige, this is about potentially saving lives. So basically, when they're gonna... Okay. So if they make the world habitable for humans, it's gonna kill, all the local flora and fauna. At least the fauna. And then we did this. Yeah, we went ahead. Whoopsie. Align the fueling system. Initiate the transfer. Yep, now I gotta go to the other place, which is through here. Yeah, this makes sense to do it this way. Connect them. Right, plasma regulators. Force, no. Engineering is used. Wait, what? Okay. Now return to Lilia. Okay, mission complete. Uh-oh. Why did that stop? Weird. Okay. So this app needs to be like this the whole time. Okay. I could do... Oh. Weird. Why isn't it working anymore? Oh, I see. I think. So... Huh. Give me 1 second to try to figure out why this, because I got this new VTuber kind of thing here. Seems to not want to work properly with what I'm doing. Display settings? No, that's fine. You're good. Why are you acting like this, bud? You were doing perfectly fine before. Like the second I back out of it, it's like, yeah, no. Try that again. Hello? Working good? Nope, it don't want to do that. Really weird. Very, very weird. The second I do that, it gets all, like, pissy. Hello? Why are you like this? Well, it was good for, like, the first 20 minutes of the stream, I guess. Very weird. Yeah, the second I click onto this monitor now, it doesn't want to play nice. It was playing nice the whole time. Why you gotta be like this, huh? Hello? Anyway, it doesn't seem to want to work anymore. That makes me sad. Let me try something here. One more thing to try before we go back to it. Okay. See, it's working perfectly fine here. And then you stop. Why? Why do you do that? I love this troubleshooting on the fly. Maybe I just turn that off. Maybe that was the problem. I don't think so, but we'll see. Hello? Weird. I don't understand what's going on anymore. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the game. We'll just leave it like that for now, I guess. Okay. Oh, now you kind of want to work? What? Yeah, I'm having a problem. I don't understand it. Stream and everything else looks good. It's just this thing here doesn't want to work right anymore. Which makes me sad. Alright, so now we're out here. This terminal's broken. Take this. This is not a... Okay. crack that open. Okay. We're in trouble. Much, Indeed. Very, very much. Hey, Geo, how you doing? I really don't know why this is what is doing the things this way, but there we go. It's kind of back. It's kind of back. I don't know what's happening anymore. I think, give me 2 seconds again. I think I understand what I might have to do. That's the stream info tab. No, I need to do it this way. Yeah, I can't change that while we're streaming. I know how to fix this. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pause the stream for a second. You'll barely notice a thing on your end. I think. If it screws up, I'll spin up a new one, but I'll be right back. Hold on. You won't notice a thing. All right, it should be back now. Nope, that didn't do a thing. That didn't change anything. It should be good now. I don't understand why it's not working. Streams should be up now, I think, I hope. Yeah? Okay, yeah, they're up now. Sorry about the little delay there and the weirdness. But how you doing there, Geo? All right. Resuming. My little avatar thing is going to be weird today. It's fine. Nothing will work. Nothing ever works right on the first go. I'm on fire. Sir, please stop it. Okay, good. Heal. I do not like that. And I'm encumbered. Need a vending machine. Level 20. I think I have a level 22. I might have to swap you out. I'm going to break down the flamethrower. We're good to go. Oh, God. Why do these have names? That's just Raptidian Stalker. Raptidon Stalker. Those other ones had names on them, like they were pets or boss kind of stuff. Yeah. I was trying to go around here and find me. Why do you have so much? Level 20, no, break it down. Perks. I want to be able to carry much more. There we go. Skills? I've got a few. I feel like heavy weapons might need to get upped a little bit. One more point, huh? Let's go to hack. Apply. Man, it feels good to run around again. Not have to choose between loots. Okay. Let us... here before? Okay. Marauder thing. What's up with all these raptidons being everywhere? Vending machine, good. Sell, junk, everything. I'm gonna sell you. Yep, gotta sell you off. Hold on to that. Nothing in here. Take some of this off the assembly line. Repair. Man, that is a lot of hack and lockpick required for some of this stuff. Is there anything else that requires being done here? I don't think so. Oh, hello. Let's go around this. Purpleberry Wildlife Examination Report. Report written by a Rizzo wildlife specialist regarding Project Taro. It concerns that the higher than average volume of Taro corpses may be attracting local wildlife. Combined with the alluring purpleberry aroma coming from the Cascadia bottling plant, the engineer worries that raptidons may be encroaching ever closer to the walls. Though the walls are theoretically sound, the engineer warns that they're relatively shallow and that particularly clever raptidons could possibly dig beneath them or find their way into the chemical waste pipes. Aw. Okay. Let's see something here. Oh, wonderful. Did I send that out? I think I did. Yep, I did. Okay. Let's do that with this. And then put this back up here. Okay. back. Okay. Now we go and get the heck out. Oh, was this the other area to land down here where it was like extremely hostile? Yeah, done with that. Vending machine. We just did this, but also let's sell you some more junk. Could always use the money. Okay. Wahoo and stuffs. Wait, it was now it's working fine. I don't understand this at all anymore, man. Okay. Right. Going to here.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Let me see what else I have to do out here. Return to Sanjar with the... Oh, so yeah, they're definitely still on this planet. No. Let's keep on going. So Sanjar is all the way up there. I'm going to finish all the quests here, and then we're going to take a shot at the main one again.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge.
Okay.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found a data cartridge with the details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Not so fast. Oh, did I say I had a data cartridge? That's just what I call my left nut. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation. But that all comes later. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL or not?
I guess.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now.
I mean, they don't have to do anything,
I'll transmit this
but...
data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay. We've got some
Then it's
questions
good
about
that
the
I
good
keep
old
such
days.
meticulous-
Let's see if you... nope, we already
What can I do for
exhausted
you?
everything.
You-
Okay.
Then it's good that I keep such
Blah, blah, blah.
I fear the MSI citizens who've been dissolved into Raptidon Cud would
Trying to
disagree
fix
with you.
things over here.
If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Okay. You mean the data implicating UDL?
Indeed. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and...
Talk about something else. I gotta go. Alright, what else do we have to do on this planet? Return to Lilia. Deal with Clive. Are you even on this planet with Clive? Yes. Okay, let's go back and do what we gotta do here. Let me try one more thing here. Settings. Let's put them on high. Keep. Yeah, let's just do it like that, maybe? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Gotta do stuff in here, huh? I gotta break into this place to deal with Clive, huh? Can I talk to you? Can we talk this out a little bit? Maybe not. Okay. That's my ouch. Is there an alternate way inside of this? Hey, Frank, how you doing, buddy? Is there an alternate way inside of here, or do I have to go in guns a-blazing? I think it's the guns a-blazing path. Doing good? Glad to hear, buddy. Glad to hear. There is an alternate way, okay. I'm all ears, because I really don't feel like getting into a kerfuffle with all these murder bots. Left side. Oh, so I went the complete wrong way. Gotcha. I'll be back. Just trying to do all the side. Oh, hello. Entrance discovered. Break it down. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Oh, easy pickings. The Borst factory. Is this where all the pigs are and stuff? I think I remember this area. Right. This is gonna be the fun part. They're gonna shoot on sight, right? They're also pretty dumb. Wait a minute. I have a mind control ray. Now we're doing stealth shit. I like it. Does the mind control ray just like fry someone's mind? Is it really not about control? They're gonna come back and find all their snacks missing. Almost got caught.
Beginning.
That's not how it goes. That's how it goes. Everyone in here is mad at me now, right? There was a man sitting here. Oh, hey. You could leave. Just literally lifting everything I can. Give me that. Oh, a machine. Did not use science weapons? Yeah, me neither. Greetings, authorized personnel. The king would like to remind you that the terminal sessions are recorded with corresponding timestamps. Prolonged periods of use are liable to incur conduct infractions. If you would like to temporarily disable the recording system, please schedule a dinner appointment with the king after entering your password. Factory's back online. Feels strange. Not only did I never think I'd stoop to this sort of work, but they gave me your place on the line. Wish you could have waited just for a little while, but that's fine. Me and cousin Isaac are right as rain as we are. Never met a man so eccentric as the factory's new owner, Clive. Got a dreadful temper, he does. But he pays our wages on time, so I guess I don't rightly mind. Just, if you ain't coming back, you could at least answer my darn messages. I feel like a fool sending these. Like I'm pouring my heart into some silly diary. Maybe I'll go visit with Isaac. Haven't seen him in a few days. The one you left behind. I cannot frickin' take it any longer. I know the money's good. I know the work's steady, but Core, you can't hardly fathom what it's like day in and out. Grew up in the slimy worm. Now he's got me calling him the Borst King of Monarch. Huh. He's always muttering to himself or shouting, splattered with crystal or worse. But I know what happened to them fellas who got pink slips. Won't go out like that. Not me, and not on account of the slaughterhouse Clive. Oh. So, Clive is a piece of garbage. And we're here to clean up the area, huh? Line shift reports. Old files to be deleted. From Patterson to Rose. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that the writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which, if you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry in your decision-making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. But now everything I feared is coming to pass. CMP's abandoned Monarch with the others. The factory's in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts. Because what's the point, really? Never got my last 2-bit cards for wages owed, which means I can't pay rent. Aggie, let alone sponsor your wastrel of a cousin's gambling habits. I know you titter it away from whenever I raise these sorts of concerns. But I'm not joking, Aggie. It's only a matter of time before I'm plumb out in the streets. What are you going to do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. The next ferry scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it, and I'd like you to join me. If you do, then I'll have your answer at last. If not, then I guess I'll have an answer at the same. Either way, I won't be waiting another month on end. See you at the ferry platform. Oh. Clive, what's your thoughts on that clog? Can't be a raptidom. There weren't no scales. And there ain't enough cysts for it to have been a wayward pig. I'll admit I was skeptical when you called me and the fellas back to the factory like we were gonna run it rogue. But you were right. There was money ripe for the picking, and even without CMP's umbrella, okay. There's some weird kind of like nefarious stuff going on in this. Hi. We cool now? Yeah. You had your break. Now this is no longer the restricted access area. What's this? The Monarch Wilderness. That was another way in? If I were to potentially lift life or bar, you know what I'm trying to say. If I were to potentially go to that worker and, like, you know, club him in the back of the head, could I take his card? Wait, I don't have to kill him. I could just pickpocket him. He doesn't have what I need. I need an ID badge.
What was that?
Oh, I had a disguise. It has failed now. If I leave here? Oh, I was under disguise. Oh. Well, let's go. Let's do this.
Good to see you.
Cool. Alright, I found an ID cartridge. Okay, that made things a lot easier. Well, now I have to go where exactly? Third floor. So down there, around, up, and up. CP financial records. Okay. How am I supposed to get to Clive? Guess just a lot of bloodshed. Okay, here we go.
Stop! You're violating company policy!
Trying to rat me out? Gotta be a way to do this down here. Sealed, which means it's barred. Okay. Broke that down. Okay, so I think we snuck around. Oh god. Masquerade is over. My disguise is gone. Don't you dare open this door. Will I sell more stuff? Yeah, we could sell this. All that stuff. That. Do I want to turn the machine on? First, let's see what's going on with this. Hack. Enable pink slip protocol. Oh, I don't have enough on hack. Maintenance log. Would you like to run a deeper diagnostic? Clog of the machinery is bones, tissues, and sinew, hair, hemoglobin, other. Yep. Dictating memoranda from authorized user, control room operator. Begin block quote. Oh, for piss and plasma. Oh, for piss and plasma. I ain't input start recording now, did I? No, you stupid piece of shrapnel computer. I was only saying how it irks me when the others filch my lunch. Pea-free butter and purple berry jelly, I'll have you know. Not Borscht for good reason. While they're gorging, they got the nerve to fart and waggle their middle fingers at me from the factory floor because they know I can't go down there until a shift break. And by then it's too late. Tell you what though, I'm tempted. I'm tempted alright to use the Sentry Automech's new pink slip protocol to terminate each and every one of them. Would be nice if I transmit over the facility's radio system. Attention everyone, I have an important announcement.
Huh? What's going on?
The king would like to invite you for dinner.
Like I don't know what that means. Not only no, but void no. I quit. And he can keep my final paycheck.
Everyone leaves? Nice. Except the robots. You can do a lot with the dialogue on this game. Sealed. Alright, so they're leaving. Okay. And now I'm gonna go take care of some robots. It's fine. I got this one guy over there, and then there's another robot and another robot. Another one. Okay.
System.
Didn't see nothing. Well, they know I'm here now. That one guy is very, very mad at me. Why am I up here? Cool. Do they not get mad at me? No.
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
Interesting. I gotta get up there, though. Also, how did this thing come back, the shroud? If I just stay still for a bit, will it re-energize, or does it take time to, like, once it fails? But ask me more about it. Not where he can hear us. Had to sneak this into your data pad. Delete after reading. Just be careful. All I know is Tammy spied Slaughterhouse Clive feeding the Sisty some questionable meat. Awful bloody with bones poking out of it. Says later she found the hand in the trough. She screamed. Now Tammy's been downsized too, and the pigs keep getting fatter. Can I, like, wait for this guy to come by and be like, I'm gonna pickpocket you and take your gun? No.
Halt.
What if I say no? I really need me one of those, I'll die here. I'm dead. I screwed that one up terribly. I wonder where the last place it saved was. Oh, here. Exit. Alright, so let's get all this stuff again if we can. I have a full shroud right now. Sell. We don't have any junk. Okay. Oh, actually, I could sell that. Hold on. That was to buy. Never mind. Sealed. How does one get up to there?
What's that? Unexpected. Identifying criminal systems with...
Good. Dude, what are you doing? What if I just chill up here long enough for the guys to think I'm gone? That works, right? Yeah, the music dies down. Cool. Okay, we don't have anything going on with this. How am I? Yeah, this is it. You know what? First, I'm gonna kill him. Can I take his gun? Well. There we go. That was everybody's bit cartridge, right? I think so. Heavy ammo, Adreno. Let's see what these were. Personnel files. I've been terminated. Who would have thought it? Am I right? The whole factory ripe for the taking. None the wiser save for me, and now the king, I reckon. Who is also me, but different. Better. I know it ain't wise to be fanciful, but it grows so lonely. Me and the pigs and the machinery, and now the king. The others will come soon, though. To work for me, the laborers gotta start small. But then we'll build, and we'll feed, and we'll feed, and we'll feed. King can scarcely believe how awful fine it's all gone. I came from nothing, but now I am a self-made man, rich in meat and money beyond what one can believe. Power and privacy are mine. Everything I ought ever to desire is mine, except for... And the king, he may not have been with me from the beginning, but he was the first to arrive. He kept me from being alone, that is true. I think I got it. Any personnel, and I don't care if they be a line worker or the janitor or a damn sisty pig. We shall tell them to call the king by his rightful moniker and do it properly. None of this Slaughterhouse Clive pig shit, or I will show them a slaughter they won't ever forget. Did I make myself clear? Yes? Marvelous. That ought to do it. So he went absolutely nuts. From what I can tell. Ew. That's it for here. Deal with Clive. Yep, return to Catherine. We gotta go back to the groundkeeper. Okay. It's daytime now. Well, they don't want me being out here, right? Because this is like... break it down. Break it down. That's to go into the factory. I want to get out of here. Unsealed door. Nice. Okay, so this is the active quest. Turn to Catherine. Where am I in right now? I don't even know. Fallbrook. We go to Catherine, tell her what we did to Clive. And all will be right. I think.
You seen Arthur today?
I think I killed Arthur, right? Oh, this lady.
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's.
Yep.
Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
Doesn't matter, he's dead.
I suppose it rightly don't, no. But now I'm gonna fucking wonder for months. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
Marauders who killed your supply runners got what they deserved.
See, this is why I like you, fella. You make exchanging blood and bits so damn delightful.
That's enough for now. What else did I take? I think I saw... clothing? That's interesting. All right, so this one here. Okay. Bow, bow, no, no, no. So I saw there was the update today for Enshrouded that dropped. Boy howdy, does that change the game entirely. Let's put... Nope, we want to transfer stuff. The way they handle water is like really good. Just keep putting things in here? That's cool. Alright, so let us go back to Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Oh, have we? Access over here. Nice. Okay, so let's go out here. Let me huff some droogs. Promenade. Doing all this stuff for sublight now. Oh god. I thought I was underneath an elevator spot. That would have been terrible. Yeah, Lilia Hagen.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it.
Nice.
When we...
I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. Height of ambition for us all. Goddamn right.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Impressed contractor.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to you've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook.
Yep.
Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Sure, whatever you say.
Attaboy. I have another job lined up. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all.
Yeah.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plan. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed.
Understood.
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but just be careful.
Okay, I went through a lot of ammo, holy heck. We gotta go back to our... Yep. Well, is there anything else to do here in the Groundbreaker? I really want to do this, but I don't know how. The thing here about Gladys and the science weapon for this is really just bothering my brain. Because I think what I have to do is I have to hack her safe. Not entirely sure.
It's almost time for today. I found a hen.
Or is this the weapon I have to buy? Nope. Now I got an acid gun at level 10. Well, I'm thinking. Bed's next to the security office. Here Area with the beds. No, not what you mean. Area with the beds next to the security office. Bell shells. Blight. Halcyon. Oh, what's this over here? I don't think I ever saw this one. Admin access. Like you go into the ship. Oh, okay, give me 1 second. I never read this. All engineers. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. Okay. Cool. Going back to the ship. Oh, that's security office. Why didn't you say so before, man?
Rizzo's lemon flop.
Area with the beds.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims.
On top of the beds. Excuse me.
Referees are debating how
Oh my.
this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. You've been listening.
Security threat eliminated.
They're on my side? Nope. I have my new gun though. Really good against robots. God damn. So now we can enter this way. Also, I want to break down that shotgun. I'm not going to use it ever. And this. How are you supposed to find that out naturally, that path above everything? Discovery. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old hammersmith crate that seemed to be sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. Spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How's it even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling around the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. Irritates of copper, and I have lost several teeth. I've had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondoy's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. Taking the liberty of locking myself in the workshop, my tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, is simple. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things. With a little ambition, we could harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. So where's this dude? Alright, so we got the hammer. Acquire science weapons on Scylla. That's all that's left for the weapons from the void, right? Alright, let's go. Gotta get a weapon from Cilia and then do this lady's quest. And I think you said, Frank, that the weapons stuff. Oh, hold on, this is level 5. I can get rid of this stuff. Nine, 8, 11. Science weapons I'll hold on to, but like anything else, get the hell out of here. This is actually kind of cool, but like only half a pound, it's fine. All right. HRS. Oh yeah, Frank, you said to do the DLC content, I just queue it up, right? I just do that and we're good to go?
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
HRS-1084. Get out of here. Because I have one of them queued up already. This one here, No Night Without Stars. That's one of the DLCs. Everything is sealed. Unable to access memory, restore power. Okay. What are we looking for? Huh. Modify generator mode to normal. Maintenance logs. Toilet in the maintenance does not flush. Gas is leaking. It was opened 991 days ago and was last accessed that long ago. Okay.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news.
Oh?
However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
I think you got the wrong guy.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Was that? You want to hit me? Want me to hit the big self-destruct button?
I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once.
Right, MQ. Welcome to Hell, Commander.
Did you hit it yet? What's happening in there? I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against a lunatic. Commander out.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be
Yeah, you never
departing
mess with
space.
a long bottom. Grant sublight access. Well, now everything's got power. Except for that part. Where would I find a key card? Oh, right there. Bard. Running out of steps. Messages. To redacted, subject regarding your concerns. From redacted, your concerns. You asked that I reach out. I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's their morale, their commitment to the project? Of course morale is low. You gave those PhDs tanks of nuclein, scrambling gas, and no warm bodies to test it on. What do you think would happen? They can test it on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at the canneries counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then, one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband. She would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened at the end. Huh. Weird story. Security routines. I don't have enough hack. Man, it'd be good if I had the hack going on. What the heck?
Reminder, poor uniforms will result in failure.
Let's see. Nope. Main menu, security routines. Disengage security checkpoint. This may be out of pocket, but smash. What are you talking about there, kitty? You heart, hello kitty. Use terminal. What did I just do? Hack. Oh, wait a minute. Was it to disengage a security? I think so. Personnel files. Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring on her step. Okay, weird. She then requisitioned UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. She's preparing for war. She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Oh, I turned it off, right? Good. Think. That doesn't look very good over there. Just steal more money. Flush your toilets. Thank you? Question mark? I am but a lowly cartoon on the screen. I guess if you love Hello Kitty, then that's kind of your thing, right? let's go over here. Nah, I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum. Alright, let's see. I gotta sneak my way. Subject could not be revived until a meth. Should not be revived until a meth for stabilizing. Okay. Well, who's the sub? That's the subject. What if I just come down here and revive them? Subject needs extensive nuclear resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. Hey, Mugen. I'm sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you and fix all this, I swear. What about this guy here? Basically, that person is in a bad way. Open this up. Yoink, yoink. Security routines, modify access protocols. Insert this. Mission checkmarked. Cool. Turn to root project summary. Further chimeric sciences via targeted modification of human nucleon during using strands of... So they're trying to make, like, human Raptidon hybrids, okay. From redacted, subject station morale. It's come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We could enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Okay? And logs. Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond this isolated issue of to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him till we could work out a way to reverse what went wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like it did with Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Ava hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipts of my report, transmitted a recall notice. Speaking of Hello Kitty, did you know there is a Hello Kitty female self-gratification toy? There's a self-gratification toy of every shape, flavor, color, size at this point. I would be surprised if there wasn't something of that nature. You know what I'm trying to say? Alright, my shroud device is about to go out. Okay, if I just never move, we're fine. The moment I move, I am screwed. how do I get shroud to recharge? I have to use this gun. Oh, wait a minute. I powered it down, right? Oh, yeah. Look at me doing the smart thing here and there. Think. Do robots dream of electric sheep? And now I go back here and we're full blown. There we go. But that was it? We're done in this place? Return? Okay. Before we return, I'm going to do this part here. Cool. We did the thing. But how are you doing there, Mugen?
Captain, I wish...
Scylla. Oh, yeah. The other day you asked me a question about...
Destination reached. Scylla.
I found one. Yeah, but basically, is it this one? Anyway, regardless, you had asked me about doing a charity thing for, that's autism focused. And I did a little bit of research, and it turns out, like Hen was pointing out, Autism Speaks is not very good.
Remember that you are...
Trying to remember exactly what it said. Basically, they don't let people who are autistic advocate for themselves. Oh, hello. They tend to spread the viewpoint that it is a disease, and it's not true in that regard. It's just very much something that probably started with good intention, but then it's more of a it's turned into something else. And tons of other autism charities actually actively protest Autism Speaks, what I read. Come on there, guy. Just try me. Oh god, plasma. Guy's freaking out. He's gone. I am glad I bought this gun. I can't remember the one that I found offhand that was actually a pretty good one to support. In my phone somewhere, I could probably find it later. Yeah. What's that guy? Scrap mechanical? I've got 3 little shots and it's done. Okay. Who's that over there causing all this trouble? I'm the sniper now.
Processing.
This guy's a toughie. The reload on this gun takes forever. There we go. This has been ransacked. But not the back room. Yoink. Yoink. Break that down. Did I pick up any armor? No. What's my current situation? 82 pounds of 210. I think we're good for a while. We are making money. There we go. Mandibular rearranger. Terminal for blah blah blah. Preliminary survey results. We've completed our initial survey and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There's a limit to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't letting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. Huh. Okay. Checking stuff out on my machine over here. Thanks for rushing us out. For rushing out that replacement part, Linda. My team got the former repaired and it's busy churning out O2 again. Did you have to send, excuse me, one loaded with seed stock? Damn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. The initial vein ran dry quicker than we had hoped. Okay. Congratulations on your promotion. The youngest full VP in company history. Bad news, Lynn. All the sites within the former's dome have run dry. The request for relocation on that useless rock is denied. You've had over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen. I won't hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough. Reason that you should have terminated effective immediately. I've got a new site in mind for you, one that rocks. Oh. Wow, what a... That ain't cool. Happy birthday to Julia. 13 years since you entered hibernation. Okay. Ask Linda for info at Sublight Company. Freighter captain claims you work for them. Having some interesting items for sale. They fell off the back of a conveyor. A rearranger. That's this thing. Alright. We did our mission. Let's get out of here. Alpha's terminal mentions searching the black market vendors on the Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently he's had success in the past finding rare items using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues up to find more of these powerful science weapons. Okay. Gonna go here though. Wow, wow, down, wow, 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 wow. Put you in there. Got more of this. Nope, take that out and put that in this locker. Probably should Shows a way to sort. Alright, so for weapons. Which is the noise of each shot. That'd be nice for... Do I have any of these guns with space? Ooh, yeah, so get that. Plasma. Extends the weapon's range. Weapons spread. Increases durability. Crit damage. Okay. We have armor stuff. Stealth skills. Tech. Armor degradation. Ranged weapon skills. Dodge distance, volume of footsteps. Like that. Okay, so let's go to my workbench real quick. Gonna make some modifications here. First, repair. Just realized I can tinker with this stuff, but that costs money. Yeah, we're in the money spot. Okay. Tinker. No, we want to modify this. The muzzler. And the crit shot. And we want to modify my armor. This. So it goes based on that. Okay, so if I put this back. I'll take a stealth. And then physical armor rating. No, we want to do, that's all I could do really. Making my guy more stealthy. Okay. My footsteps aren't as loud. My crits do more damage. What did that say? Feeling a bit let down by a content creator that I've been supporting for 5 years now. Oh man, what would you mind asking if I asked what happened, or like what's happening? What's the haps? groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Continue. There. Found already moved and thought that must be it. Then he has a new channel and the one is okay. Okay, so they pivoted what they were doing to something else. And that's... Yeah, if they figured out something else that works, it's, well... The hard thing is sometimes if you have been around as a channel of a certain type for a while, and you want to do something different, it's hard to pivot because, like, your channel has been, like, crawled to death, and the algorithm would suggest you to specific things that pertain to your old content, essentially. Because if you legitimately wanted to take your channel, like with whatever its name is, whatever, and rebrand it, you'd have to delete all of your old content, which I don't think anybody would. I would never want to delete all my old content.
A base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
But, like, do you feel like it's just a change of what they've done? Like, what about it's making you feel let down? Find the base of our own. You also find some automatic salvage awaiting new orders. Some might still be
I heard
alive,
about
yeah.
that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer.
Well,
I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business.
about your cloak and dagger warnings.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned
their
each other's
priorities may have
trust.
changed. I don't know.
After
I
the
can't put
Monarch
myself
job,
inside
I
their
started
shoes about,
connecting
like,
the
just
dots.
ditching your
I didn't
community
like the
for something
picture.
new.
Then what we found at Station 1084
Usually, here's the thing.
confirmed my
Usually, in
fears.
my experience,
You and I have stumbled into
content
something
creators
big,
that
something
typically
none of us were meant
pivot
to
that
know.
hard and abandon their former identity, it's rarely for good reasons.
I'm thinking more along the lines. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas. Before we go any further, I want you to keep it. You call that an open mind? Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084. And who?
Aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens.
A few.
If we're gonna see this through. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators. Assuming this is an invasion of our very cells.
As blood so we can do crimes, not save
We'll
humanity.
get back to business as usual when this is...
I haven't seen any evidence. Little green bastards must pay.
Terrific.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy?
Sharing my findings took...
Is that his new channel? He responded to it. person? What do you... I'm having trouble connecting the dots. Well, persona. Yeah, they're something. They're. You're better off. Just forget they exist. My 2 cents is just ditch them as the way they ditched you. We're coming to get you, Lilia.
Tobias, get my that was a joke.
Tell me what I
Dr.
gotta do.
Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas.
Why did they need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You've got me. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my...
The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Remember...
Where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy
We're far
theory?
beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got... By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says.
Nice. Leveling up to go do an assassination mission. Let's go. As I take a hit, let's go. 55 seems a good one. Accept. All right. Let us... Well, there's still more I have to do here, right? Black market vendors from here. What? I would like to jump off and break my legs. There we go. I gotta find me some black market vendors. How does Juan do that?
This is Halcyon.
Smell that?
Way on my way, you seem too nice. Where do I find the black market? I'm assuming that's probably Gladys. Maybe.
Gracious.
Nope.
Anytime.
Well, I think I've done all I can with the black. If there was black market stuff here, because that's the fence. It said something about Fallbrook also, so I'm thinking maybe I gotta go there.
Right there. What do you think you're...
Whatever I want.
I don't want any trouble out.
Damn right.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
I hate that I have Sam with me, to be honest. I wanted to do this all solo. Monarch. Sons of the Void. Irony of it all is a year ago he called out a friend of his that was basically doing the same thing, and now in my experience, anyone who goes around this is my hot take. Anybody who usually goes around saying that they are, you know, they're pro-Christian values and stuff really aren't. It's usually just a facade. Snake oil salesmen and whatnot.
Above Fallbrook, Captain. Do return it. One.
Okay, we're not too far off from where we gotta go. Straight to there. Weapons from the void. What would happen if I had like all of these weapons super upgraded, right?
Cleaner? Fancier?
I just ran around getting rid of the entire town. Dry goods and sundries. Yo.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold free. Was that 75% mold free? No rubbernecking.
Let's trade. You might have what I'm looking for. It's cracked and almost all the keys are non-functional. Fused together from plasma damage. Issue 1. Orpral Salber. You are assigned. Effective immediately. Must report to site. What kind of shithole facility is this? I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes with a gilded. Okay. Databag contains a personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-level subright contractor. Okay. Excuse me. Made this thing for dinner tonight. Garlic chicken. I think it might have been too much garlic. I think it's starting to repeat on me. But it was heckin' delicious. Monarch Wilderness. So I gotta go to you. The UDL lab. This is gonna have another science weapon. Oh yeah, this place. How does one unlock it? UDL Weapons Lab Terminal Key Card. I would like to get this key card. I remember this area. But how do? Seriously, where do I get it from? better not be on just some random dude on the outside. So community is not small. He did get over 17,000 on his channel. It's like 19. Like I said, there could be a reason why he had to abandon that. And it's like, from everything you're telling me right now, it seems like they're legitimately trying to put distance between what they built before and what they're working on now. So in that case, it doesn't seem all that weird. And not stupid, because if you're trying to build up something different, you don't want people to come from the old place. And I can understand that. Where do I find the UDL badge, man? Here's where this is. Do I have the idea from anything else I have in my... This is a first aid room key, Mather House, Clive's office key. Identity cartridge. I can't like reread it again. Huh. Because again, if they're trying to put distance between what they've built and what they're building, it makes sense. Maybe they turned a corner and they don't, like, they just, for some reason they have to abandon it. I've been involved in platforms where people have done some pretty terrible things and they have to basically start over. But could be something like that. Who knows? If they're literally replying to you in a persona, like, I guess it was public facing. It's not even worth. Oh, there it is. Terminal key card. It's not even worth all the aggravation to me. If they're doing that, it's just time to pack up and go and be like, adios. There we go. I knew Use was around somewhere. Unlock the gloop gun. Unlock the gloop gun. Oh, you're attending the company. Doesn't attack the building. What is your priority? Check the chairman. What do you do? Berate him. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they've been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program. That's funny. What else is in here? Research data. Project Sticky Bits. Let's do that. No, it's not about his channel. It's about the person did something terribly bad, possibly. I think what's going on here is you're putting too much stock into people, like this one person, and like it's just a random. Well, you said you've hung out with him in person and stuff, so it's not just a random on the internet. But like, people are weird, dude. People are weird. There you go.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? Getting so I can't tell the...
Excuse me?
Don't interrupt. It's rude. But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. Shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out. Right. What are you?
Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the...
You're also the loudest big game hunter on...
Shut the fuck... Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account...
Are you always this drunk?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake.
Another round, bartender.
Ow! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well, I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me...
Don't need an escort, just tell me how to get to Devil's Peak.
Oh, you want information for nothing? Very well. I am no match for your go south. Along the road, not the river. Look for the mountain. You know, it'd really be safer if I went with you.
No thanks, just need directions.
You do what you like, stranger.
Just need directions. Alright, so this is for Radio Free Monarch. That's Byzantium. This is here. Okay, we're doing the main quest. Finally! Took me forever. I'm assuming, let's go here. I didn't listen to a word she said. Got him. Let's go. There's all kinds of reasons people abandon their work. I'll get rid of that. There we go. That one, I think the way I gotta go up is around this. No. Is this the path? I think this is the path. It may be the path. What the hell are these bees? I think this is the way. Look at all these carcasses. Here's the thing, though. If someone is able to just throw you away like that, they were never your friend. They pretend you don't exist when public facing. They ignore you otherwise. They were never your friend. You served a purpose for them at one point. You said you streamed together like in person. You served a purpose for them. And then when that purpose ran out, their need for you disappeared. That's like the, sadly, how it is most places with things. A sniper rifle to a swarm of bees. How that works, I'll never know. Cycle through all my guns. Reload, reload. There we go. Okay. The older I get, the more difficult it is for me to make friends too. Well, I just hang out with my lady for the most part, and people on the internet. Easier to make friends on here than it is in real life. Didn't want to take that. I wanted to trash it. Trash it. I think I'm going the right way, though, for once. Break it down. I've been in that spot, too, where real-life friends just all of a sudden disappear on you. For whatever reason. It's not a good feeling.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Hello, little kid?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if...
Sure, I'm totally a marauder, yes indeed.
Reckon that's... You're clear. But I would caution you against pressing on ahead.
What are you doing up here?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what... You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast.
What are you waiting for? Let me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway?
Okay. See you later, friend. What's up here? Oh, the marauder goon. Heal. Oh my god, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't the best idea I've had. Definitely wasn't the best. So I'm gonna go meet up with, this kid again. I call them a kid, but I don't think they're a kid. They just, they looked very tiny by comparison. Yeah, sure, totally a marauder. What are you doing here? What are you waiting for? Help, how to find the others?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway?
Okay, I'm off. First things first, save the game.
No! Who did this?
Killed 50 enemies with sneak attacks. That's pretty cool. I guess I didn't do that last time.
Searching for unauthorized persons.
Okay, so we got him down there.
Security patrol initiated. Security alert detected.
Him. Boop, 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 boop. One. Silly cannon. The reload on that pistol sucks. There's definitely a person over here. So those are sneak attacks when it does that little animation. Pick that down. Break all this down.
Huh?
Not very subtle with that one. But I think I got rid of most of the people that were here. Armor parts. Nope, don't want to pick that up, but whatever. See what else is up top here. Anything? I don't think so. Oh, loot. Are they going to come in now that I've taken care of all of the, yeah, those are my buddies. Good time pals. Yep, I think because all the marauders are gone, I'm probably going to see them on the inside. Devil's Peak Station. Let's see what's going on inside here.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station is on lockdown. Which means you can't enter. So leave already. I smell blood! Kill!
Easy. Also the easiest way for me not to lose all of my ammunition, because this one takes heavy ammo, I think, and my repeater, my machine gun takes light ammo. Which I felt was the other way around, but whatever. Sell, 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 sell. Sell. Keep that. Okay, we're good. What else we got over here? Let me into your storage, please. New environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations, you messaged corporate about it and you get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access key card deep at the bottom of the drawer somewhere. Okay. There's the key card. Elite troop armor. Break it down, break it down. Heavy armor, break it down. We don't wear heavy armor, we wear medium to light. Base to intercom.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What
A little bit of both.
are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
Who are you?
By the hand of fate and my own. The Marauders may have other plans. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call...
Oh, broker.
Excellent. I have a good feeling about our business relationship. I'm sure it will go much more smoothly than with those unscrupulous mercenaries I hired. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry.
Did it for me.
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you...
Okay. See what I can do. Say less, buddy. Say less.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Let's do this thing. That's everybody. Yep, we're good. Yeah, ever since I figured out how to tinker weapons and mod them a little better, this is going much smoother than the first like 2 or 3 streams.
You hiding? You scared? Kill!
No. I just didn't know you were there, friend. From Ramsey, subject emergency protocols. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. What in the black hole are you thinking, Val? At some point space efficiency becomes inverse to time efficiency. Sometimes I know reading these terminal things, they give you, talking points. I gotta find me a workbench. My weapon here is not doing so hot. Bit cartridge. I pass shunts. Take that. Atmospheric controls. Deploy fire suppression systems in the main hall. That would have been better to do, I guess, pre-firefight. The next bit to do. One meters this way. I want to go up to there, but I don't see the way. Mind, I found the way. I think last time I played this, I did not find the terminal stuff.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on it.
Hiram
Never
Blythe.
thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it... My compliments on your improvised utilization of the...
I didn't do it out of the kindness of the goodness of my heart.
Yes. This ought to square our debt.
Nice.
One hefty
Money.
payment for
Love
a
it.
highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question in another manner.
You're not an easy man to reach, broker.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a knock. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that.
I have no idea. Wasn't me.
A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down. Still,
Totally
we
was
need
me.
to get the Iconoclasts off the air.
I remember doing that.
I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion.
Okay. There's a problem. How?
The bandwidth. There's two, which of course has inadvertently
Why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station.
Oh, I remember
now
this
they're
one.
ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my airwaves.
Turn them off.
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclasts to stop.
I could just kill them all.
Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night.
All right.
Sure. You.
Real nice of you to let me just steal all your stuff. Ow. Alright, let's get out of here. After cracking the big safe. break it down. Take. Alrighty, transmission log. Here I see the future looking bright indeed. I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary or the broadcast room. I had a near miss the other day. Ended up on the board with the board on my trail. Should have known. Pox it all. Devil's Peak Relay. And then this goes to Amber Heights. Give me a repair bench so I could fix my weapon, please.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our mission?
Yoink. Repair?
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
Much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Noys are. They never showed.
I'm sure.
I remember this. You have to pick between, I think, the religious dude Graham. Bench right there. Hold on. Before you enter the gates. But I took the fast travel way in here. That's why I'm confused a little bit. Oh yeah, it's right over here. I remember. To the right, to the right, to the right. Or is it this one or is it another one? Here's a vending machine. I'm gonna sell the stuffs. There it is. Repair. Is it level 10? Oh boy, oh boy. This one's going to cost a lot to level up. Well, this is a level 22. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to call it. I'm getting tired. You can't see it, but I'm yawning like crazy. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. If you find the mod, you can add corrosion. I have it. I have corrosion. I have a ton of mods in my ship. I have an entire locker full of mods. Is corrosion the best one to put on there, period? Like in general? Because I feel like it would work against human, like, skin and machines, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. If you're still around, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Hit that sub button if you're not already subbed to the channel. Ring the notification bell to get alerted when I post more content and when I go live here on YouTube. Best general purpose. Alright, so I will be updating that tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, but hopefully around 7 p.m. picking up where we left off. And yeah, take care everybody, have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.